Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name. As they make the grab and get the ball.
Ready? 3:25.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
On the double. Razor.
Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage.
55 weak. Black 24. Black 24. 8.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Ready up. Cricket. Clear. Unlock. Ready up.
They'll try the outside to the left. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Griffin. Tuna.
Back to throw, it's Aller. Quarterback extends the play. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Trying to do it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
On the snap, it's Allen. Shakes off the defender. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
Scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back.
We're going to see, goofy boy.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. From the gun to give, looking for room. Up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Runs through a tackle. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. And you think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
On the direct snap, it's Reynolds. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
On the direct snap, it's Reynolds. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter. Well, this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Direct snap. It's Singleton. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
On the snap, it's Singleton. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The corners are walked up tight. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Nittany Lions will go for it on 4th down.
Cut it, cut it. Read up, read up. Cut, cut, cut. Hornet.
Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. And the try is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Complete downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Back to pass, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Humphries. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown!
Bitch ass little boy.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
They're going to run it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just...
Yeah, turn your bitch ass mic off.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And after having a nice game like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
Quick completion on the out route. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Oh, he's got some space. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Makes the grab. It's Pena. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Defense in press coverage. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught near the sticks. It's Reynolds. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Nittany Lions started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Here's the heat. They get to him as he throws. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted.
I'm gonna make your bitch ass quit, nigga.
Big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They got on the ball, but I believe he touched it before it went 10 yards, and there is a flag on the field.
Real doofy.
They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Fires to the tight end. At the 35, he's got room. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The Dogs will hustle to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Nice catch by the big tight end. Nice job holding on to the football, getting the first down. But I tell you what, I love the physicality by the defense. I love how they're making him pay every time he catches the football. Later on, he might be less like...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Singleton.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Grabs it inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
The defense there has their backs against the wall. That's a great job of really just gearing down, getting some push up front, not giving away anything, and making that play and that tackle.
Looking for a man. It's Aller. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Ball is loose. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. He breaks a tackle. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Finds his man, it's Allen.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. The give on the option. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake?
It's a big stride inside the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A first down run on the doorstep. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they've padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Looking to scramble. On the run, fires downfield. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Nittany Lions are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
On 4th down, looking to pass. It's complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. He wants to throw it again. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Trying to beat him to the left. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. DB's right up on the receivers. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Penn State.
And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. The official says no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overreacting. underrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.